Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are looking at the new champion, Yunara. Yunara is a 80 carry champion. We're just going to be playing her mid lane this game. We're going to go over some of her kit. Her kit is quite simple. She is an auto attack crit champion. I don't think full AP builds will exist, but I think there will be one that is a crit and AP like hybrid one, which we might actually do this game. So we are an auto attacker. Our passive is my crit steal bonus magic damage. So if you build 0 crits, you're not going to get any effect out of that. Your Q gives you on hit magic damage, and every single time that you auto attack, you get a stack of something called Unleash. And then when you have stacks of Unleash, you're able to then activate it at 8, which will make it so your auto attack speed goes up and you deal even more on hit damage. And it also causes it to spread to other people as well. So, very straightforward. Your W is like a little slowing, almost like a boomerang. Very, not a boomerang, but you shoot something that kind of looks like a little circle. Kind of reminds me of a very tiny Sivir Q, but it doesn't come back towards you. It slows down when you hit enemies, which is kind of interesting. And your E is a speed up, like Kai'Sa's speed up. And you just get bonus movement speed, and you get more movement speed when running towards enemy champions. So that allows you to, like, run at people. So if I, like, use my Q here, you can see that I just, like, auto attack. And you can see that it also spreads onto the minions, so I'm actually hitting Mel a little bit. It's not that crazy, though, with the damage. That was my W that I just threw. And what this meter beneath me is just showing when my Q can be used again. Because as you can see, the cooldown's very low to, like, increase my attack speed and get that, like, bonus effect. But she's honestly super simple because all your ultimate does is turn you into your, like, empowered form where you get that bonus auto attack stuff going with your Q, but it lasts longer. Now, of course, her ultimate does change her W and her E, though. Your W then shoots a laser beam instead. So that's pretty nice. You shoot a laser beam. It does more damage and stuff. And your E, instead of a speed up, because that's really all it does, as I said, it's like Kai'Sa E. I want to make sure I don't miss that cannon. It will now be a little bit of a dash. And also, when you activate your ultimate, it will make it so your abilities, like, reset. So the idea really is, in my opinion, to use your W and your E before casting your ultimate, because it will fully reset them. If you're going to cast your ultimate and then use them, you kind of just wasted potential to use, like, all of the abilities back to back, right? So I think we're just going to shove for now, get a little bit of CS. That was her whole entire kit. Hopefully I did a good job at explaining it. So my idea is to go crit, obviously, because we need to go crit to make it so my passive works. But there's an AP ratio on the passive. You don't have to do this. You can totally just go straight AD, because, I mean, 10% bonus magic damage on crits isn't that bad, especially I think you could build Infinity Edge, and I bet Infinity Edge does work in the way of, like, Infinity Edge gives you bonus crit damage, right? 40%. That probably affects this dealing more as well. But what I'm going to do is go Infinity Edge to make it so I have the crit and the bonus. Then I go Shadow Flame, which makes my magic damage crit. So when things are low, then it can hit even harder. And then I'm going to go Runins because I tested it, and it turns out that every single auto attack when you activate your Q, as you might have seen, causes those, like, these things to spread, right? So if they spread, what if I made it so when I hit multiple champions at once, it spreads hard? Because every single Runins proc will then shoot other ones that also spread. So that's the idea that I have. Your Q is also an auto attack reset. Didn't really mention that, but I might have mana issues by doing this build. We will see. Wow, that second Q hit me. I thought that would be fine, but guess not. I walked straight into that. That hurts bad. Don't auto-attack her when she uses her ability. I have my ultimate, but I don't really know if I want to be using it the way that I have it. I'm gonna pop my biscuit. I should be okay, just barely. I know that if you're gonna die to Mel ever, and I had my biscuits popped, you're gonna have like an icon above your head, so I knew that probably wouldn't get me there. I do have magical footwear, so I can't buy anything else after that. Honestly, maybe I should just build Runins first, because it feels kind of bad to build Infinity Edge, because all of the items feel just so damn expensive. I'll just TP back as well. Because we're a crit champion, probably similar to a lot of other crit champions in League of Legends and 80 carries, you really start spiking hard when you do actually finish a couple items to make it so you crit more often. Not to say that I haven't, like, made mistakes with, like, potentially getting an advantage if I just, maybe press more aggressively. It feels like, the only way to really get on top of people is just run at them with your E, because your Q, even though it gives you that increased stats for, like, auto-attacking and stuff, I mean, it doesn't necessarily, they're going hard, but I mean, there's probably nothing I can do to assist. Nice hit onto me. Probably screwed. Oh, that one last auto attack actually finished. Holy crap, I can't believe I barely survived that. Thank you, team, for assisting me. I popped my ultimate there, trying to run away because I was just reset my E and my W. So your W turns into a laser beam. The laser beam just does a slow and big damage. It has 100% AP ratio on it, so I guess maybe you can build like full AP and have 100% AP ratio on it, but I feel like that's like not really that crazy. Cast time scales with permanent attack speed up to 100%. Oh, it's considered an ultimate ability. Interesting. Oh, he feared not Mel. Oh no. Okay, I still got her though, just barely. He feared a minion on accident. That's okay. Damn, I start attacking really fast with my Q now. I mean, it gives us a pretty ridiculous amount of attack speed and on-hit damage. That's why the Runin sounds like a lot of fun to go. That's why I really want to try it out. We've seen a Fury's bot, so I think I can push this. I use my E as if I was getting Kaisa attack speed for some reason when I'm literally not playing that character. All it gives you is movement speed. It does not give you attack speed. It just feels so similar to Kaisa E. Man, I wish that I could have my boots, but my boots are not ready until 10:30 because of the magical footwear not being done for a while. Yeah, but she's actually super straightforward. When I was watching, like, the preview of her, I thought she was going to be super complicated, but seems very simple, honestly. The complicated part would be that it feels like she lacks crowd control, which sometimes a lot of AD carries like, and also her dash is bound to her ultimate, which also kind of sucks. So it's all about probably just positioning and playing very well around that. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna base and go buy my Runins because I want to start just auto-attacking minions and seeing if maybe the spread damage from the Runins goes crazy. Hopefully it does, because that'd be kind of sick. We'll go Berserker Greaves to make it so I can auto-attack faster as well. Might as well. The game wants me to max W second, so I'll do that. It's arrogant to believe the Until I have boots, I also think that it's kind of difficult to jump on top of Mel and, like, harass her as well. Remember that the spread damage, or the, like, massive spread stuff is only when I activate Q as well. So that's kind of what I'm waiting for. On my own. So Neferi just jumped over this wall to go over there. I also have my boots finally.
The temptation of power, a curse that
Man, your W feels so weird to use. I have to admit. Not hitting me with my own ability. I mean, she has made herself, like, run out of mana. She feels pretty difficult to, like, punish people. Although I am playing her mid, and she's probably intended to be played bot with, like, of course, like, having a support and stuff. So that probably is a little bit different as well. So, as you can see, my ultimate, it lasts quite a while. I think that dashing away maybe was stupid, and I could have just let Neferi jump on top of me. Because my amount of damage that I was taking from her wasn't as crazy as I thought. So running away wasn't really necessary. So if I continued staying on top of them, maybe I could have killed them, since they even had to flash away to escape after I had got them low.
cleanse all discord.
A little bit of damage onto her. I'm trying to use my Q more often now, because clearly it feels like it's probably intended to be used more frequently than how often I am using it. Oh my god, dude, he's tanking too. I probably could have went harder there, because my teammate was tanking for me and I didn't even see that. That's okay, though. Part of me wants to dive, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of risky to do. Oh, I'm probably just screwed. I can't even run away because I'm just slowed. Bummer, dude. It's so hard to run. So the thing is, do I want to go Infinity Edge next and then Shadow Flame? And then Nashor's Tooth is another thing that I can build to make it so I have more on hit damage. But of course, getting to higher crit means that this is affected more. So I think that I want to go Infinity Edge to make it so she, like, hits very hard with crits, to make it so also it crits, like, more often. Because I don't want it to only crit 25% of the time, and I want it to be very frequent and not just lucky. So we'll do that. We'll go Infinity Edge into the Shadow Flame. Can't get her. Goodness. Huh! I just one-shot the thingies. My W is not that bad of an ability, I guess. I thought Kled was getting another kill, but he actually died. It's a very even game, isn't it? I waited for her to use her thingy. I just decided to dive because she was very low, and I can just dash forward and just go for her. Probably dead to Neferi ultimate, I think, if she has it. Okay, maybe I can go in for auto attacks now. Oh. Doesn't look like I can get in range. Oh, never mind. Neferi almost got me. They turned around to try to kill me. Not bad. We'll take it. So you can see the magic damage from this clearly does, like, crit when I crit. So... Or is it from this, actually? Yeah, never mind. Maybe this doesn't crit. It's just that I'm getting the bonus damage, so I take it back. But the Shadow Flame definitely will be pretty good with it, I guess. If you don't know, Infinity Edge, this 40% critical strike damage does increase Shadow Flame's thing. If you didn't know. Shadow Flame increases damage by 20%. Infinity Edge will increase that
All
again.
must be raised in equal measure if we are to achieve anything worthwhile.
I don't like having no lifesteal. Do I have any type of lifesteal whatsoever? Wow, thanks for giving me the kill too, dude.
Brought here by your own missteps.
Is there any way for me to get to bot to help dive those guys? I have my ultimate coming up, so I think that I should be able to do it. Welp. I am not able to get that guy. Do not deal damage. I am so not crazy with my W hit. Even though I hit it and stuff, he still is Emilio and shielded himself and healed himself. But I guess that's not that bad. Because honestly, whenever I do videos of like new champions, I always like the game to be pretty even because I want to showcase what it feels like to play inside of like a somewhat regular game where you might get fed, but it's still like a challenge to maybe go against opponents because they also have fed members too. So hopefully the game can last long and like showcase like mid-game team fighting and stuff, because just stomping is kind of boring. It's cool to see what it feels like inside of a regular game and see how she can function. Part of me just feels like her E is supposed to reset after a kill. I know that's clearly not intended, but...
No answers can satisfy my curiosity. What would have...
It definitely feels like it should play almost like Tristana W, I feel. I'm just not used to feeling so damn immobile. This doesn't really look like a good fight to take. I also don't have my, ability up. My auto attack ability, so... Okay. See, like, after I use everything, I don't have any CDs left. Maybe you have to go Navori. Is Navori really just that necessary? Like, to be able to run people down? Because it feels so awkward when you don't have any abilities left and you have to chase them. But you don't feel like you can really chase because you don't have many tools to chase. Unless you have ways of, like, lowering the CD of your abilities. So maybe Navori is really necessary unless, you're just relying on just using your ultimate every single time to do stuff like that. This guy's going like pure armor, but that's okay. I mean, we will have magic damage eventually to try to shred him. I have my Infinity Edge, so let's go buy that. I really don't want to fight that guy. But I will anyways, I guess. One more auto would do it, but I can't get her. Oh, I got her, but I will die. I'll take any kill I can get at this point. The game is turning into a clown fiesta, but not bad. We're starting to get quite fed, and I'm finally going to be able to start building some AP now. Shadow Flame will be next. Just a needless increases this to 6% higher. That's honestly quite a bit. That means that if I build, like, a Death Cap plus Shadow Flame, I feel like that brings you to about 350, which would increase your, this to 45% additional magic damage per crit. That's kind of insane. Feels like you could definitely build some crazy itemization if you ever want to play this champion on a full AD team comp, and your team needs AP, you could totally just change up her build a bit, still build like some type of crit, and then just go full AP afterwards, and now you have AP for the team. Because dealing 40% crit damage as magic damage should add up to be quite a bit. At least that's the way I see it. Another case of I like dashed away from Mel and managed to get near her, but at the end of the day I just cannot unfortunately kill. Because they just walk away. She threw back her ability at us. I'm just gonna activate my Q because it was gonna expire, and I feel like I should just have it. Although I feel also this is a difficult fight to ever fight. At least Vayne stopped chasing. I got an assist for whatever Cled's doing. He managed to get a kill over there. I want to see what happens inside of a team fight where I get to have them group up just for a moment. Because I feel like the spread should be insane with this type of build, but we haven't really had that happen yet. And I think that's like a big factor of why it doesn't really seem that crazy just yet. I just built another Needless when I was supposed to build a Shadow Flame. I guess we will commit for the death cap after the Shadow Flame then. I still think Shadow Flame should be more cost effective.
The roiling skies before a storm.
Okay, so my W gets vision as well. I didn't really know if it would or not, I just want to test it. Let's just try to stack my passive so I have it available if a fight breaks out. You can also jump over walls, so... Damn, I clear that so freaking fast. I still die so damn quickly, though. I'm so squishy. I'm just thinking about what itemization you could possibly build on her to make it so you can, like, benefit from maybe some lifesteal and still go the AP build. Other things that I've thought about is just, like, Terminus would give you armor and magic pen, but the thing is that it doesn't benefit crit, which is kind of lame.
My time in exile was my only reprieve from...
It might be more viable to skip Runins and just go for the, like, not crazy spread damage and just have Navori as a other item. Might be kind of necessary. 30% crit damage. That's magic damage whenever I do it. That's kind of nuts. And it's bonus damage, too. It doesn't, like, turn into partial damage or anything. Oh, I messed it up. I hit the Milia with my thingy. I'm gonna flash away, otherwise I die. Oh my god, dude. How am I alive? That is nuts. I thought I was dead for sure. Alright, we have our Shadow Flame now, so... Now our Infinity Edge will benefit from the crits. I'm just gonna TP back mid and just start shoving. See if anybody goes for me. I don't have my ultimate, so honestly, it's kind of risky to do stuff like this.
At least this is a comparatively peaceful time.
But we didn't die, so it's chill. Oh my goodness. Big fight going on. Another instance of me jumping towards them, but feeling as though I can't really stay on top of them, though. Damn, dude, my laser beam does crazy amounts of damage, though. Millie is faster than I am. We'll get him anyways, though.
I wonder, what did they fight for?
My ball lane is fed as heck, dude. I'm gonna go do blue buff. I don't know if I want to completely finish this death cap or not. I guess we can just test it just to see how it feels.
No absolution.
I'm kind of low, so I should leave. Since we have no lifesteal, there's no, like, outplay potential. If I try to fight, I'll just most likely die. We will just commit for this death cap and see what it feels like. We deal 51 magic damage on hit. We deal an additional 51, so that means we deal 102. And then also each crit is also converted. I guess that gets kind of insane very quickly, right? Well, I finally got a moment of getting to hit them a little bit at least. I'm so dead here. I didn't even crit a single time when I was hitting him too. It's not that bad though. So when I was hitting like all of them here, you probably saw the spread damage of my Runins proccing, and then that would make it so my other stuff can too. The thing is that your Runins can crit, so that was the reason that I even wanted to go this item, because since it can crit, I figured that making it so even this benefits more from it is kind of nuts. I mean, deal an additional 44% magic damage just seems crazy. To be honest, you probably don't even need to build any magic pen too. I could probably build lore doms to make it so I deal still good damage to the tanky people, and I will be able to still deal plenty of magic to the people who have no MR, even if it's just like base MR. Still hits probably plenty hard, and I can crit way more often by doing that too. Okay, person died. Part of me wants to just go in and fight them, but part of me also feels that... Oh, she's actually being chased down? I'm on the way. I want them to collapse in together. No, I got hit back, dude. So lame. I'm definitely dead, dude. The Milio kicked me away. Well played to him. Completely countered my play. Yeah, I think the Rudens, honestly, I guess is not as crazy as I thought it would be. I think the better build path would probably be Navori. I still think that lowering the CD of my abilities is just way too necessary at this point. Like, what is the point of being able to deal so much if I can't stay on top of them? Because the CDs are too high. Spread attacks can crit and apply on-hit effects at 30% effectiveness. And also executes minions, but that doesn't really matter. Dude, oh my god. This does so much damage. It does 900. But that's because the AD ratio is good. It's not the AP ratio. I mean, the AP ratio only increases this by, like, only a little bit. It's mostly because it's not even a bonus AD ratio. It's a total AD ratio. I bet you can do a build with, like, does magic damage? I was gonna say Hubris will be, like, an infinitely stacking AD thing, but I guess you go probably, like, Mer Mana for AP. You go Mer Mana and then just build a ton of AP items. I'm so screwed here. Oh, I'm not screwed, actually. Did I pump too much? Was my damage actually not bad when the Fury jumped on me there? Was that okay? I'm still going to go for Navori because I just really want to see what it feels like to have lower CDs.
The sweet smell of freedom.
I gotta figure it out. I can't even do that. I figured that by this time I'd be able to deal so much damage that I can, like, kite backwards by killing stuff, but I guess it takes a while to set up my Q on minions and stuff because it requires 8 auto attacks. I almost feel like when you activate her Q, her E should turn into the dash. That would have been kind of sick to play around. Vayne has a tank item, so she's honestly really strong because I don't really feel like I can kill a tank very easily. Oh goodness. Do not think that this is the fight to take. Oh wow, she just threw that back at us. Well, I managed to not overcommit that time and get myself killed and just wait for them to come towards me, which definitely felt better to play. We almost have our last item, so I can start having a way lower CD on my stuff, so I feel like I can hop in and maybe start resetting my stuff too. Alright, I have my item. I'm gonna go buy. We are full build. A lot of people are full build at this point, though. Like, Vayne is full build as well. I'm kind of curious what it's going to feel like to go against her. I don't think I could beat her in a 1v1, but I bet I output so much more damage than her inside of team fights because of how much AoE I have. And then Vayne is like single target.
The temptation of power, a curse that is left unchecked, overpowers us all.
They might just go for Baron, but I'm okay with that if they do. They stop chasing. For now. They were looking for me. They use their ultimate there too. Oh, I was able to kill that, but Dude, okay, so I feel like I don't have, I guess, enough pen to, like, fight the people in front. It's so difficult. So the last item would be sell boots for Terminus, so then I actually shred. Also, you stack Terminus very quickly because of Runins and stuff in your queue. I tested it. You can, like, full stack the whole entire thing immediately, which would give me a pretty ridiculous amount of penetration. Although, I could still go another crit item and have a 100% crit chance as well. So maybe I should just go for that. That sells for that much. Man, so many choices. Oh god. Vayne's veining. Oh wow, that guy didn't die. Oh. Spoke too soon.
My death knell will not ring this day.
We probably can't stop it. I mean, maybe me and Hui can try just for fun. Dude, I just don't deal damage. I dashed away, but it's just not enough. She just stands still and kills me with mostly item damage, too. But that's because I think that, once again, she's just too tanky and I don't have any pen. I think that my build must just not be good. Death cap could also be the issue. I mean, what's the point of dealing more if I already know that it's not going to hit hard? Like, if I just build a Terminus now, I could start stacking immediately and still keep my boots. Because they have a wide variety of, like, penetration, let's try it out. Or, like, armor and magic resist, they don't just have straight up, like, armor. They have, like, multiple effects. We can test this one. Where can I TP to, dude? I was gonna TP on a plant, but I can't TP on seedlings. I'm on the way. Seems like a difficult fight to take, though, I would say. I'm just gonna try to stack my passive here. That's like my main goal. She committed hard for me, but I can't really do more than that. I had to back away before I got one-tapped. I feel like Orin did die much faster in that fight. We also got the dragon, which is good too. It's kind of spooked backing there. I definitely lowered my beam damage, but that's okay. We don't really need it. Goodness gracious. Oh my god, dude. All the dogs killed me so fast. Holy crap. That was insane. But it makes sense. I think that I would take Legend Lifesteal in the future. I think I need Legend Lifesteal to be able to survive. Otherwise, there's not much that I can do. Because I feel like we definitely lack ways of, like, survivability inside of fights. I don't have any shielding or anything. All I have is a dash and a slow. I could technically try to go, like, full... Whoa. Full, crit, just to see how that would feel, too, because we do have enough time to probably just sell our items and swap to a new thing if we really wanted to. There's, like, no way for me to actually walk in. Also, the whole entire team's kind of getting crushed inside that corridor, too. It's difficult to chase them down. Very hard.
Best measured between meals. No have to hand. Through the tree. Bear witness.
Still waiting to see if we can do one more team fight where I get to pop off. Because that would be the win con.
Sorrow, hatred, longing, hope, all shaping my actions. Receive your fate. No answers can satisfy my curiosity. What would have...
Man, it's hard to stack my thing still, like, on minions. By the time that I, like, have it fully stacked, it's just kind of over. I know that I die. Could have maybe tried flashing away from the wall, but it was kind of difficult to get from that angle, though. The Theory just presses their buttons on me and I'm gone. Could I finally sell this? Oh, I can. No boots, but what would I want? What would I want? Flood is triple inhibiting them, too. Part of me wants to go freaking Bloodthirster, man. Bloodthirster is too expensive to buy, though. Nashor's Tooth would give me on-hit magic damage, but does that really matter? Probably not. So I'm just gonna go PD because at least I have... No, actually no PD. Let's just go Shield Bow. We'll just rely on my E for my movement speed, I guess. Maybe higher AD is better. Looks like we probably can't even stop their Baron, too. Seems kind of challenging to get over there. Oh, Zara died. I mean, they're just gonna try to initiate, huh? The best person to go for would be Nefiri somehow. Well, we do have triple inhib, so I mean their base is kind of in shambles. I guess I'll just continue auto-attacking stuff to try to prep my Q again. My W hitting things doesn't even, like, proc my Q, nor does it delay the Q from going away. The only thing that delays it is auto-attacking. We can do Baron, probably. Let's just go rotate to that, because their base is kinda in a bad position. We should probably focus on trying to, do an objective while their base is in shambles. The Fury's definitely dead. Messed up bad. Too overextended. And the game is finally over. Dude, a 50-minute game, my first Yunara game. God, this game was very long. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary of, like, what she can do and the potential builds. Maybe just going full crit on her is the most optimal right now. But I just wanted to showcase that there's multiple ways of playing her because of her passive having a good AP scaling. The AP scaling is pretty high on it, which is interesting. Did 85k damage. Personally, she feels kind of weak to me, but also could be a build issue. But she doesn't feel like she has very good peel options for my very first attempt of her. And it still could be because I'm, like, not playing her correctly. But, yeah, maybe I'll give her another go again and see what it feels like. So anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it and got to understand a little bit more about what she has. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Bye. Hey everybody, welcome to game number 2 of the Yunara. We are playing her as an 80 carry this game to see how it feels. I also, it says, I mean, there's recommended runes, and I don't know if recommended runes always are going to be, like, totally legit, because, I mean, she's not even out yet. But it did recommend Conquer, and I kind of wanted to test it, because maybe it's easy to stack Conquer. So I'm going to test that out. I also have Legend Bloodline to give myself lifesteal. And I think that this game, we try going full crit. I did see that YouTube videos have already been made of people trying out different build paths. On hit is terrible. Like, full on hit. Because her AP scaling on her crit is so freaking good that if you don't utilize it, that's like super grief. So, the goal for the game is that if you are going to go AP, you definitely have to go crit, because there's no reason not to, because the AP ratio is just so freaking good on it, that it would be neglectful to not do that. Anyways, I feel like maybe Conquer can stack easily inside of teamfights, because, I mean, if we're able to, use our Q still has, like, rune-ins built into it when we activate it. So technically you could try to utilize it that way. Nice little harass. Because we're short range compared to these guys, I'm just trying to chill back and just farm from far away because I feel like her early game is not very good. I'm glad that I have not been hit by any abilities just yet. A little bit of poke.
Balance is a calm fury. The roiling sky is storm.
Seraphine's out of mana now. Once I reach level 3, honestly, we might be able to go in. This damage is not seeming that incredible. She does have lethal, though, and I guess lethal is quite, in my opinion, stronger than my one for this type of fight. I also have cleanse, and that also feels kind of bad. Well, the Conqueror did not seem that crazy there, but also we're only fighting one person at a time. Probably press the attack is more realistic than the Conqueror, have to admit. Feels very challenging. Okay, I did not miss that, thank goodness. If I missed that, I would have been very frustrated.
Sorrow.
I might die to, like, one Caitlyn auto here. Like, if she has headshot.
Shaping my actions.
Unless Emilio has really good reaction time with, like, saving me. This is so ballsy for me. I'm gonna obviously base right after this. Okay, good. We're just gonna leave now. They have to push in this next wave. We're down a little bit of farm, but it's pretty chill. We definitely don't need any assistance with the gank because we know that we can't really follow it up right now. I can buy boots early on, which is pretty nice. Yuntal probably is the best thing to go for because being able to get crit and AD is most beneficial. Anyways, from the test of the video that I watched, it looks like going full crit of her is the most ideal build path, but if you go crit plus like Shadow Flame, it is pretty similar. It's just like slightly worse. But it's much worse, of course, until you activate your Q. It seems that the so like full crit with no Q feels better than any other build. When you have Q active, crit is still the best, just slightly with no AP, and then if you do crit plus AP with Q active, it's similar. Which is good, though. If it's similar, that's fine, because, I mean, if you ever want to go AP on a team that doesn't have AP, that's perfect, right? Because you... Even if it's slightly worse, who cares?
When the eye is blinded and the heart falters, the fist must strike all the harder.
Who cares about that? Volibear gets the dragon. They have a Vi jungle, which should be pretty terrifying to face as the game continues for sure.
Something sinister stirs.
Looks like Caitlyn's going the same build path as me. Little Milio kick on her, not bad. If I put this through the whole wave, does it just go... Huh. Actually just continues going until it reaches its end no matter what, huh? I'm going to try to use my abilities more often to help with shoving. I still feel like the early game level 1, though, there was no opportunities to shove. But at least we've gotten to a point where it feels as though I can, like, try to ramp my ability on the minions.
I am further from the place I once called home.
She's trying to hit me with headshot. That's what she's doing right now. All of my mana costs are kind of low, too. I just flash here for sure. Just a little bit of poke damage, just back away afterwards. So I kept my Conqueror stack because I hit Caitlyn with an ability there. That's goofy. We still might get reganked. I'm pretty aggressive right now, and we don't have any wards behind us, even though I have a ward. I'm just kind of playing ballsy. If Conquer is a good rune page for her, it has to only be team fights, since that's the only way to probably get it stacked very quickly when there's like a ton of enemy champions around and stuff. Well, there was no way to reset, but honestly, I was fighting that when I was 6 before them, so I figured, I was hoping that what would happen is, nice. Amelia just baited that really well. I was hoping that I would be able to just fight the whole entire fight without them reaching 6, but clearly they did, because Seraphine ultied me before, like, I even died, so that means that it wasn't because of my death that she got 6. I did have cleanse, though, so at least I was able to cleanse it and stuff. We didn't have much AD to work with, too, during that fight as well, so that kind of sucks. I mean, she has to be a scaling champion, right? I mean, your passive literally does 0 until you get crit, right? It's a completely worthless passive until you buy crit. Ultimate CD honestly doesn't feel that bad. Sure, it's 100 seconds, but because your Transcendent state lasts 15 seconds, it doesn't feel as long because by the time it's over, it's only 85 seconds left. Ouchie. That hurt.
Much has changed, and I do not understand why.
I'm just glad that I have a tiny bit of lifesteal because I went Bloodline this game, so I can, like, stay inside a lane just a little bit longer every single time that I get harassed down instead of having to back all the time. The faster we can get to this item being completed, like, faster I can actually start stacking crit, though. This item definitely is a scaling item and not one that's intended to pop off early on, because if I want to pop off early on, I probably should be... I walked into a Caitlyn Q isolated. That hurts so bad. Ouchie. Our harass to her isn't that bad because of Milio. I think Milio does pair well with me quite well, because at least, Oh, am I screwed? No. That's warded. I just ping it. Because Caitlyn outranges us, it feels nice to have a shield or something to make it so we don't get harassed as much. Okay, I just need this next wave, so we should probably just push and reset. I know that they might still be here, and they might even look for, like, a pick play, but I do have Millie ultimate, so I'm hoping that he can just save me if something like that happens. As soon as I buy this, then we can start stacking. Every single auto attack will give us more crit. She also has it, so we're just completely even with her at this point. How am I gonna function versus somebody who has point-and-click CC like Vi? It's kind of spooky. Damn, that guy died really fast. I don't think that we can really do much here. Well, at least I got a free kill. Good job, Aurelion Soul, at damaging that guy a little bit, so I was able to get a kill off that. I did have to use my ultimate, though. So no ultimate for a bit. We'll take the big shutdown, though. The comeback is alive. Ooh, my W damage isn't that bad anymore.
Sorrow, hatred, longing.
She has a headshot prep. She's just, like, waiting to hit me with it. Nice, okay. Aw, darn, if that Millie ult... Nice. I think he probably is going to die to turret. Oh, no, he actually lived. Nice. Okay. The reason why we were able to dominate there so hard is because Seraphine was going to go ward. So when Seraphine was warding, we just jumped on the Caitlyn, and it's 2v1. Sure, Milio isn't the type of character to hook anybody, but the amount of value as an enchanter is really high when they, like, use all of their abilities on me. So I'm just, like, almost like 2 characters. Not, like, literally. That would be kind of broken, but it's enough. I almost feel like Merc Treads is necessary.
Time is best measured between meals.
I'm gonna wait for this pickaxe. I want more AD more than crit at this point. Because I won't be critting regularly at all. And just having a little bit more crit isn't really that important, I think.
Time. A silent, unavoidable destruction.
Infinity Edge has to be one of her core items that she has to go, because Infinity Edge gives us more crit damage, and if that influences, like, this passive, then why would you not want to build the thing that makes it so it hits harder? One of the worst items, I think, would probably be a collector.
Comparatively peaceful time.
Is, like, somebody down here? I'm so dead here, but oh well. I didn't run away. I just kept on going forward, but that was 5 people bot side, and we still were able to kill 1 person, so I'm okay with it. Oh my goodness, they're going so hard. Maybe 1 person dies here because they're overcommitting. We'll take any kills that we can get. I mean, if you're on the losing side, you want to hopefully be able to get some gold back every single fight, and then eventually, when you reach your core spikes, which aren't going to be, for me, a while, then the game can turn around. So every single bit of money that can slowly bring me towards that is good. I'm going to be farming top, it seems, because Cassante's bot. I'm okay with this. I think I go Infinity Edge into... I probably just have to build last Whisper item. I mean, that's like just core 3 items for most AD carries at this time. I would say most do that.
By those who know nothing of which they speak.
The amount of crit that I have on my item is not even close to how much I would feel confident on fighting somebody with. But I also kind of want to damage test. Like, if I just run at this guy and fight straight up, how much damage would I deal to him?
Myth is to culture as conflict is to life. We reveal the secrets of kingdoms as mysteries encoded.
Oh, goodness.
I recognize so little.
I might try to ulti me, but I could always just try to dash away, though. There's no reason to not pop my ultimate here, I guess. Took a while, but we got him. I didn't really want to pop my ultimate for the fight, but I didn't have my Q prepped because I can't. There was no minion wave beforehand to hit. That's so awkward. Like, feeling forced to use my ultimate no matter what. I think that this is maybe me dying if I step up. I swear, this is so scary for me. Thank goodness Ryze did not commit further to try to just fight my teammate. I don't think I would have helped him. I just would have left. Ryze has a lot of undodgeable damage with his EW, and I'm low enough that if he just EW Qs me, I would take so much. Okay, we have our BF sword coming through. Infinity Edge is coming up very soon. We're almost at the, like, crit being completed on my auto attacks too. Just a little bit more. In fact, actually, it's basically completed. Just kidding. It's just like 2 more auto attacks and we have it. Yeah, it's done. Auto attack speed not looking that crazy, but that's okay. We hit hard with our autos, and that does mean that we hit hard with magic damage too. Whoa, that was close. I mean, if it landed on us, we have Milio and Cleanse, though, so it's chill. This is kind of ballsy to go for, but I'll go for it. Ooh, Rise TP'd straight into us. Goodness. Very nice. We probably can't do more. I do want to slightly heal, though. For no reason, because I'm going to base. Oh, never mind. There is a reason, because she's going to stop me. I still do want to base, though. There's no objectives on this side that we really need to go for just now, because there's nothing up. Dude. Stop stopping me, bro. Please. I just want to go buy my IE. Well, since I'm bot lane now, might as well just push this out. Let's see if I can get this with my W. Very nice.
Something sinister stirs.
Oh, I like the lifesteal, man. Thank God I have lifesteal this game. Okay, good. I have this done. I'm just trying to see if they have a bunch of armor, because, I mean, base armor in the game normally means LDR is still pretty damn cost-effective. Otherwise, I go Navori, so I just hit harder. Or, like, more frequently. I still think Navori feels good. We'll go for that. They don't have much armor yet.
The temptation of power.
Is Aurelion Soul okay? He seems pretty dead.
Powers us all.
No! I wish Millie didn't stop her, because I think that she was about to queue over, and I honestly think we could just full tank, because I don't think they had enough burst to kill. I had to dodge one auto attack, or one EW there to survive. That hit me? No! Dude, I thought I sidestepped it. I think she might die, though. If she does, it's good. Okay, we'll take it. I honestly already feel like my damage compared to last game is good, but also maybe I've just, you know, I've only played... This is my literal second game of her, so maybe my first game was just bad. Maybe I played it poorly. Plus, I am having my Conqueror stack during these fights.
I mustn't take a single breath for granted.
Dragon's coming up. Aurelion Soul's still scaling. Cassante's probably still gonna need to scale too. Hopefully, Vi never ulties me. I mean, that's the person that I never want them to hit me. She started it, but I don't know if that was on purpose or not. Looks like we're just gonna be seen the whole entire time. Oh, Volbear ran away from us. I was gonna go try to see if we could, like, try to pick the Rise or something. Guess that's not gonna be happening anytime soon. Oh, goodness. Watch out, Volbear. You don't want to take too much harass. Nice try. I mean, they're pretty chunked. The problem is... I don't know if they can, like, sustain themselves a little bit and come back to try to fight us, because they didn't even use Vi ultimate or anything. I need to proc my passive, dude. I need to flash that. I would probably die if I got hit. Oh, Vi's gonna not ulti me, but I still got hit. I'm just dead here. I got hit by the Vi ultimate because, I mean, it hit my teammate, but I'm, like, near him, and it felt like also the pathing brought me straight into it as well. Fighting without my R sucks, dude. I can't go very far forward. So they'll get the new, or the next two, stuff that they have, and we're still making our way towards... I need to finish, honestly... Maybe Last Whisper sooner than later. I honestly think that I'm going to be hitting frontline too much at this point. It looks like they're building like Jack Show or something. My Dorans will be eventually sold. I don't know how cost effective it will be. I don't want to sell a dagger because that will go into something later on. So let's just start building a Last Whisper and see how it feels. Oh my goodness. I am surprised that my W does enough damage to kill those.
The roiling skies before a storm.
I mean, I do have Gathering Storm, so technically if this game does last pretty long, I will be able to get pretty decent scaling, I guess. Nice, guys. Kazante's kind of fighting. We need wards over this wall. And also, we should have helped Kazante, but the team really committed hard when I pinged the Baron. This is going to be a 50-50 play unless we fight her. Oh, I'm just dead, for sure. But at least the team maybe can finish it. Okay, that's fine. We'll take it. I'm completely okay with dying for it. I'm a big advocate for always sacrificing my life for Baron. Especially in a losing game. Like, 100% in a losing game. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's ulting mid. Only wave clear, guys. They almost have soul. It's going to be difficult to... Oh, I said only wave clear. Oh my god. You guys are going to die. No.
As long as conflict persists, I am
We lose the turret for sure. If we committed every single resource to wave clear, we probably wouldn't have missed it, but it's okay. Alright. Lord Doms is completed. I guess I could have went to anti-heal as well, but it's fine. We'll just see what it feels like to go Lord Doms instead. Because they do have a Swain and stuff, with an unending. Our jungle is kind of taken over. Have to be careful walking in there.
my time in exile.
I don't even know if I can like farm this very well without getting caught. It looks like they are like sending people down. It's very spooky. But nobody's here yet. I was waiting for Milio to get caught if somebody was brush camping, because that's a pretty famous brush to camp in, especially since we saw Seraphine very recently as well.
Is one I cannot accept.
Let's hope I'm not the one that gets caught. If we want to walk in, we normally want to go through mid, but looks like since they're not here, we can maybe just brush camp.
Reducing even the most formidable warriors to nothingness.
Just wait. Be very patient, guys.
Time is best measured between meals.
A little bit of poke damage. Go and start hitting it. I'm just going to activate my Q now because we can always use my ultimate to activate it later on. I killed their 80 carry immediately. Vi might still be here. I don't have my thing going. I have it now. It's expired, though. It seems like a difficult thing to get to be a part of. Really?
At least this is a comparatively peaceful time.
Okay. Good fight, guys. We managed to stop them from doing it. Lots of good kills. Caitlyn got caught. Caitlyn was, like, trying to play alone, which was not the play. I mean, I have Assassination versus extremely squishy champions because I do have one dash forward. It's just that I can't dash on repeat over and over again, right? That's the thing. My Gathering Storm just procced again, too.
When the eye is blinded and the heart falters, the fist must strike all the harder.
Good fight, good fight.
Battle rages within me. Ugh, I am famished.
I'm not building rune-ins. I don't know why I'm hovering that. Still feel like Flicker Blade is best. So the next item should probably be like... Oh, I already have 100% crit, so I think, honestly, a Bloodthirster would go so hard. Having a little bit of lifesteal should be very nice feeling. So it also gives us a big amount of AD as well. Let's do that.
Receive your fate. Shadows twist and turn, revealing glimpses of what is long since gone.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I hit them with my laser. Oh, I got stunned. Oh, I got her with my edge of my thing. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. I feel like I'm like playing a bit with fire here. I'm getting very spooked by my own gameplay. I'm getting very close to like walking to like Swaney and stuff. And I feel like getting hit by that would be very bad because I never have my Q prepped during these fights. No! Oh wait, actually this is okay because I had my thing prepped. Dude, Milio giving me attack range honestly feels freaking incredible because I feel like I'm a pretty short range AD carry. That person just dead. Emilio's probably screwed too. I almost have my ultimate back up. If they Vi ultimate anybody but me, it's good. Ow, that freaking hurt. What the hell? What was that Seraphine damage? She's full AP. Oh, we could probably kill Swain in 1v1. If he's alone. Oh no, Volibear got caught. But I did use my ultimate just for a single kill, though. And of course, that might not be that substantial. Man, dragon. Yeah. We should do the dragon, for sure. Let's finish it. Do they know that we're here? It's like wondering what's going on. Why is like Seraphine walking at us? Okay. Bloodthirster completed. Red pot completed. If we lose one team fight, the game's probably over. I think that they could probably end if we lose hard. I don't know how easy we can end too. I just feel like they have a lot of really good push power with just Caitlyn being alive. I think everything's like warded, dude. I don't have cleanse for next fight too. Oh, thank you, Milio, for kicking her away from me. I think that they were just trying to brute force. They were gonna Vi ultimate into Seraphine ult, most likely. Part of me just wants to pop my ultimate there and go in so badly, man. But I don't know if I'm just gonna throw the game. It would suck if I just threw the game instead of win the game, like... But it seems like it's almost possible to, like, pop my Q, jump in, and just, like, start DPSing. I feel like it could go crazy. We should probably collapse on somebody's side lane if this Cassante is just dead, because it looks like they're probably going to go for him hard. Unless we can maybe just go for Caitlyn mid instead. I don't want to use my ultimate on this guy, though. Darn, I thought that he was going to use Aurelion Soul ult, but he didn't. That's okay. I'm just glad that I didn't waste my ultimate to try to kill him, because we need it for,
The war of the false comes.
if they continue shoving, which they're not. Is Volibear okay? Dude, if Volibear gets caught here, it's okay if Vi ultimates him. Help him. Darn, dude, I feel like I showed myself, and that was the reason why she didn't continue. My W and just back away. I'm okay with them engaging on me here. Because I have my teammates around, and Caitlyn didn't look like she'd be able to combo me fast enough. There's really no reason for me to be farming at this point. Because I'm already full build. But I guess I could sell my boots for something different. If I really wanted to. Hmm.
Clear mind. Decisive strike. Huh.
Whoa. Melia was a little bit close to getting caught. I mean, he wasn't really that close to getting caught. The Caitlyn damage, though, was kind of insane. He just got crushed. He should probably go heal himself.
Of what is long since
You can just leave.
quickening.
Swain's TPing. Dude, Caitlyn got a pick. That's the worst possible thing to happen, man. Now they're gonna get sold for sure unless we... I'm dead here. Oh?
I wonder, what did they fight for?
Hmm.
Making haste.
We'll just give Dragon. Can't defend it. The best thing we can do is just continue shoving.
Something sinister stirs.
That was lucky.
Brought here by your own missteps. Quickening. There will be time enough for conflict.
Man, what the hell, dude? My build path is gonna be so jank now. I didn't know what to build. Might as well just build something that's like QSS related, I guess. So that's why I went for it. We should just do this immediately since Caitlyn's dead. I guess I could build a Shadow Flame as my last item. Or a Death Cap. I don't want to use my ultimate on this guy. Oh, thank God, guys. We did it. We managed to pull through in the end. My damage at the very end was nuts. I just decided to go in because, I mean, if I hit the squishies, I should be able to, like, one-tap them and stuff, and that's GG. So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Game 2 of the Yunara. I guess for the last build, I mean, you could technically go something else, but... Nice. So we got to showcase a comeback with the full crit build. I do feel like this felt way better than the other build. I really do. So I probably would recommend this one instead of the other one, just because, I don't know, it just feels like it just is better in like almost every single way. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the showcase of what the new champion can achieve, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.